So when it comes to starting and growing your nutrition business, there are so many tech tools out there that can help you streamline and organize your nutrition practice. But the thing is finding the right tool at the right time, and sometimes that can get a little bit overwhelming. So in today's video, I'm going to share my favorite tech tools to support your nutrition business that you can start implementing right now that are going to make things really streamlined, really organized, and going to make your life a whole lot easier. Hi, I'm Stephanie Long, and I'm a business coach for nutritionists. I help nutritionists just like you start and grow your nutrition business and sign your first paying clients. And if you want some more support, tips and tricks on how to get started, make sure to hit the subscribe button. So number one is my absolute favorite tool for your nutrition practice. It helps you stay really organized, really streamlined, keep everything in one place, and that is the program PracticeBetter. So PracticeBetter is a client management platform that has so many capabilities, but my favorite are helping you schedule your clients in, accept payment, send intake forms and contracts, keep everything in one place, actually create your recommendations right in PracticeBetter, and then on the client's end, they actually get access to a client portal where they can see all of the recommendations. They can keep in touch with you. There's a chat function built right in. Honestly, it's the best program, and it's been created by nutritionists for nutritionists, so you know that it's the right program to actually support your clients. So let's take a look a little bit more into what PracticeBetter looks like. Okay, so this is what PracticeBetter would look like when you sign on to the website. So I just want to show you a really quick overview. You can actually start for free, and I'm going to just show you the options for pricing in a moment. You can see here that you can do client management, client accountability, scheduling and billing, and that's just the tip of the iceberg. There are so many features inside of PracticeBetter. So like I mentioned, you can start for free. You can sign up today and you can start with your first 3 clients. You can use the scheduling and billing functions, forms and waivers. And then as you have more clients and need more capabilities from the program, you can upgrade to the starter plan, professional plan, and so on. But definitely start today with the Sprout plan. And what I'm going to recommend you do is go below into the comments and use the link that I've included, because when you want to upgrade to a paid plan, my link will give you your first 4 months at 20% off. So you're definitely going to want to make sure to get in on that discount. Okay, so this is what PracticeBetter looks like once you sign into your practitioner account. Now, I don't have mine set up because I personally don't use PracticeBetter for my coaching business, but as a nutritionist, I would 100% use PracticeBetter, and a lot of my nutrition clients use it and love it. So it's definitely a program that you're going to want to invest some time into learning so that you can support your clients a little bit better. Okay, so it is quite functional. There's lots of different places that you're going to have to fill out your information. But to get started, I just want to give you an overview. Once you start adding clients in, they'll all be under this My Clients folder. So everything would be organized in this folder. You can set up My Schedule, so you can link your calendar, you can create your availability, you can see all of your bookings. If you're in a physical location, you can have that listed here, create out of office, and so on. So lots of accessibility here with the schedule. And then if we go to My Practice, this is where you'll set up your profile. So you'd put your name or your business name. You'd put in all of your nutrition services. If you're creating programs, like maybe you're grouping together a bunch of sessions, you would create that as a program. And then you can also see here there's sections for billing and payment. So you can add either Stripe or Square as a payment option with PracticeBetter. They also have forms and waivers here. I'm going to click into this. And you can actually either create a form right in PracticeBetter. You can create a waiver. You can upload one. So let's say from your nutrition school, you have forms that you want to be using with your clients. You can upload those right here. Or you can create a form from a template. And they have this list of all of these different templates here that you can go in and use their template, or you can actually customize it to your needs as well. Okay, the last tab here is nutrition. So this is where you can put in supplement recommendations, food recommendations, and have those all preset in here. And then the best thing is that once your client signs up, they can actually sign in and they will get their own portal. So this is a client portal for PracticeBetter, and when your client signs on, this is what they would see. So they can actually input any journals here, like breakfast and lunch, dinner. They can log their meals, they can log their water, any lifestyle that they want to log, they can do that here. They can also look at any of the bookings or upcoming sessions that you have, any invoices that need to be paid, forms that need to be filled out. And then you can also see information about the practitioner up here. There's also, again, this My Resources with all of the different capabilities here. And then the last one is nutrition. Again, you can add in food or recipe recommendations for them. Any upcoming sessions would be shown right here. And then the best thing is that there's actually a messenger where you can message back and forth with your client right here. So again, this is the portal that they see, and it looks very clean, very streamlined, and they have everything they need right here. So I absolutely love PracticeBetter. As you can see, there are so many capabilities to it. It's made just for a nutritionist, so it's perfect for you and your practice. And again, if you want to get 20% off your first 4 months using PracticeBetter, definitely grab my discount code below. Okay, so next up are my recommendations for the best meal planning platform. So this would mean that you would actually log on to this platform, create a beautiful meal plan for your clients or a recipe bundle, and it really saves you from doing the work of searching Pinterest or having to figure out recipes on your own. I absolutely love meal planning platforms for this reason because it saves you so much time. So my 2 favorite meal planning platforms to recommend are That Clean Life or Meal Garden, and I'm going to show you a little bit of a sneak peek into both. So this is That Clean Life, and it is one of my absolute favorite meal planning platforms that I actually used in my own nutrition business. It's an all-in-one personalized nutrition platform where you can create meal plans, recipe bundles, you actually can calculate nutrition information, you can set serving sizes, you can upload your own recipes. There are so many options on how to use this platform. Now let's just take a look at the pricing. So That Clean Life is definitely an investment in your nutrition business, but honestly, if you use it to its full potential, it will pay you back tenfold. So let's think about the return on the investment here, saving so much time on creating meal plans for your clients. You could even create a meal planning subscription service, sell meal plans or recipe bundles on your website. There are so many ways to use this platform, so don't let the price stop you from utilizing this. Okay, so let's look at the pricing here. So it's $60 US per month, and you get unlimited recipes, meal plans, programs, and so on. Or if you prefer, you can pay yearly. It's $600 US a year, and you get 2 months free. Okay, so this is what it's going to look like when you sign into your That Clean Life platform, and you're going to see a few different tabs here. So the dashboard, which is kind of an overview of everything. You're going to see a recipe tab, which is actually the catalog of over 3,000 recipes that Clean Life themselves provides. And they're, as you can see, very beautifully photographed. And let's just look into one. So let's say this zucchini tofu scramble. So as you can see, it gives very simple directions. You can actually change the serving sizes here. So you'll see underneath all the amounts are changing. So if you had a family of 4, you could change the amounts to their needs. Okay, there's also a filter option with the recipes. So let's say if we go to filter, and let's say your client can't do peanut butter. We could go in to exclude ingredients and say peanut butter. We can click that, filter recipes, and then it will actually filter out any recipes. Like you can see here that the recipe number went down. So any recipes with peanut butter will be taken out. So you can really fine tune your recommendations really nicely. And then we can go back into filter and reset it. And we'll see here that more recipes have popped up. So you can see that it worked to filter those recipes out. So that's one function I love. The next is the planner. So this is actually building the meal plan. So you can see here, usually it's blank. This is a pre-made one I've been working on. But let's say we wanted to add a breakfast for your client and you wanted it to be, let's say pancakes. You knew specifically you wanted pancakes. So you can type that in here and all of the different recommendations come up. You can see calories, fat, carbs, protein. So let's just say you want your client to have these blueberry chia ones. You'd click that. You can choose how many servings. And then you can also repeat it. So you could say on Monday, Tuesday, and Friday, I want to add that breakfast. And you'll see that it popped up here right on the meal plan, which is incredible. You can also toggle on all of these nutrition facts or toggle them off. So it's really up to you and what you want your client to see. The list function here is actually the grocery shopping list. So everything that's currently in that meal plan we've started creating will show up as a shopping list. So it makes it really easy for your clients to find everything they need at the grocery store. Another awesome feature inside of That Clean Life is their preset meal plans or programs. So you can see here there's 112 preset programs they've created, everywhere from low FODMAP diet, renal diet, brain health, and so on. You can even filter. And let's say you wanted a keto diet. ketogenic, and you'd filter programs, and anything they've created that has ketogenic would show up. Let's also filter this and maybe say, I think anti-candida would be a good one. Filter it, and then that meal plan would show up. And once you click into it, you'll actually see here there's a little bit of a description of that and then all of the recipes. So it saves you so much time by going and using a pre-made program that they've already created. So lastly, I just want to show you Recipe Box. So this is where you can upload your own recipes. So let's say that you have some recipes you want to add into your clients' meal plans, but you don't have enough to create an entire meal plan. You could add some of your own recipes and then just fill them out and add them to your meal plan here. And also, one thing I do want to note is that each recipe, if we go over to recipes, let's say right here, pineapple cucumber smoothie. Let's say for some reason your client couldn't have baby spinach, but maybe they could have kale. You can actually copy this smoothie recipe or whichever recipe. And if you're copying it, you can actually go in and you can remove that ingredient that you don't want. So you could delete this ingredient, say, yep, we're sure. And if you wanted, you could also add, you could go in and say add kale, and you could say maybe like 1 cup of kale, and that would then add here, and you can rearrange it to where the spinach was from before. So a really easy way to, customize the meals that are already there. If you find that some things are definitely what you'd recommend, but maybe there's 1 or 2 items you'd take out, you can go and customize those yourself. Okay, so the next meal planning platform that I love to recommend is called Meal Garden. So Meal Garden is very similar to That Clean Life, and as you'll see, they have lots of recipes already created in the platform that you can use. You can actually sort through it and customize it to your client's needs. You can personalize the meal plan just like you can in That Clean Life, and they also have nutrition recommendations here on the side. You can also share your meal plan right with your client, and there is a chat function included as well. So lots of accessibility and communication with your client when you send them their meal plan. So the nice thing is about Meal Garden is that you can actually sign up for a free trial. I do have an extended link that will give you 30 days for free inside of Meal Garden. And then every month the membership is $30 US a month, and you can cancel anytime. So the investment is a little bit less than That Clean Life if you're looking for something a little bit more financially accessible. So my next recommendation is one that makes your life easier as a practitioner who might be recommending supplements to your clients, and that is FullScript. So FullScript is an online supplement dispensary that you can actually access a lot of professional grade supplements, create a recommendation list for your clients, and then send those supplement recommendations right to your client's door. So no need for you to carry supplement inventory at your home or at your office. All of the inventory is online, and then it's sent directly to your client. So let's look a little bit more into FullScript. Okay, so this is FullScript's website. So what you would do is actually you would create an account as a practitioner, and then let me show you what that looks like behind the scenes. You can actually go in and create a client profile. So if you have a new client, let's just put my information in right here as an example. You can also add additional client information. If you wanted, you could send a welcome email, but we can check that off, and we'll say create client. Oh, it looks like I've already used this email, so let's try. Okay, there we go. So if we go start recommendation, and then this is where we can add products in. So if we click add products, the whole catalog of all of the professional supplements are going to come up here on the side, and you can either just scroll through like this, or if you knew, for example, you wanted to recommend a probiotic, you would just put that in there, and all of the probiotics would show up here. So now let's say that we wanted to also filter it and say we just wanted a powder, probiotic powder. Then it would take out everything that's not a powder. So let's say, for example, we wanted to use this, maybe we're doing this for a toddler, HMF toddler probiotic. So what you would say is add, and then that's now being added to that client. Okay, so what we can also do here is you can see here it says 0% savings. If you click that little button here, you'll actually see that we can add additional product savings to each client individually. So you get up to 25% to decide what you want to do with that percentage discount. So let's say you want to give the client 25% off. That would mean you personally weren't getting any commission or kickback for the sale. But let's say you wanted a small commission and you wanted the client to get a really good discount. You could then say they get 20% off. So you would save that. You can see here the price of $51 with the 20% off now made the price $40, so pretty good savings, and you will earn 5% commission. But again, you can go ahead and play around with, giving the client a smaller savings and you'll get a bigger commission. So that's really up to you. Okay, so the next tools are ones that I love recommending all the time for my students and clients, and those are website tools and email marketing tools. So my recommendations are Squarespace for your website and Flowdesk for your email marketing platform. So let me just show you a little bit of behind the scenes for both of those. So this is Squarespace website, and again, it is one of my favorite website platforms to recommend because it's really easy to build your website right on the platform. I've been building my own websites on Squarespace for many, many years. More recently, I did have a designer help me do my website, but I do want to show you what it looks like and what capability Squarespace has for a beautiful website. So here's my website, and yes, it is made on Squarespace. I did have a designer help me custom code some of this to make it look really nice, a lot better than I could probably do myself, but just showing you some of the capabilities of the platform. Again, you can add in a section for your freebie, you can add in your photos, include all of your branding and testimonials. Squarespace has so many capabilities. Now, the next thing I'm going to recommend is Flowdesk for email marketing. Now, I've used many different email marketing platforms over the years, but nothing comes close, in my opinion, to Flowdesk and how easy it is to actually use the platform, set up emails, set up an automated email sequence. There's so many capabilities. You can definitely learn how to do it if you find yourself not to be a technical person or a techie person. This platform is for you. So here's a sneak peek of what Flowdesk looks like behind the scenes. So you can actually see here that there's 4 different categories. There's emails, which would be your weekly or monthly regular emails you'd be sending to your list. And when you click new email, they have lots of different templates for you to choose from. One of my favorites being under share news, and then the share your news template. A lot of my clients use this one here. So that's how you would create an email. You can create a form, which is basically something that you're going to set up to accept people's emails for them to be added to your email list. So you can see here, I've created this sample form that's quite beautiful and very simple, very easy to make again. You can also set up what is called a workflow. So when somebody, joins that form, then it's going to say, okay, once they've added themselves to that form, they're going to have an email automatically sent to them. So that's what a workflow is. And then audience is where you would actually be adding all of your subscribers. So very, very easy to manage. Again, most email platforms have buttons everywhere, and it's very hard to figure out, where to even create an email from. And this platform is just so nice and straightforward. Now, if you're interested in using Flowdesk, I'm going to recommend that you actually go down into the notes below and grab my discount code because it gives you 50% off your first year in Flowdesk. So huge savings. Definitely use the code so you can get that discount. Last but not least, the next 2 platforms are the ones that I love recommending for graphic design. So the first is Canva, and this is where you can create everything from your logo to your business cards to social media images. Really, there are so many capabilities of Canva, and I use it every single day in my business. And then the other recommendation is Creative Market. If you're looking for some pre-made social media templates or graphics or even workbook templates, Creative Market is a great place to look. So actually, let's look into both of those platforms right now. So here's what the Canva website looks like. As you can see, it's already showing you that there's so many things you can do with Canva, like video, presentations, Instagram posts, and the list goes on and on. So what I would recommend you do is actually sign up for the free account to get started, and let me show you some behind the scenes of what my Canva account looks like. So this is a behind the scenes of what my Canva looks like, and you can see that I use it for many different things like podcast images, Pinterest images, mock-ups for my website, mock-ups for YouTube, so many different things here that I've created. I also have lots of different templates that I can use if I ever need them. And one way that I love to use this is either in the search bar. You could search something like Instagram post, and if you search that, you'll see here all these different templates come up. You can also search something like, let's say, business card. And then all these different templates will come up, and it's very easy to use. Let's say you like this style of business card, but again, it's more for nutrition, so we don't want this image. You could actually go in, delete the image. You could go to elements, and let's say you want to do something like a lemon instead. You would click lemon, and then you could always pull your image over. So really easy way to customize things really quickly. You can even change the color. Let's say you just wanted a very basic color, or you wanted no color. And there you go, a really customized, professional looking business card. So again, Canva has so many capabilities. I'm just like showing you the most basic at this point, but definitely get that free account and start playing around. The last thing I want to share with you is Creative Market. So I love this website because lots of different designers can actually sell their pre-made graphics or pre-made templates on this platform. So if you're not finding what you want on Canva, I definitely recommend coming over to Creative Market, and let's actually search like Instagram template. And then you'll see here a lot of these are bundled. So what you would do is kind of go through this, try to find something similar to your branding. Let's say you really like this branding here. You'd click into it and it will show you here what is included. Now, let's say you like this template and you want to actually purchase it. What I would really recommend you do is make sure that it is accessible in Canva. So then you can actually download these templates and upload them into Canva and then personalize them in there. And make sure also that you go through and see what templates are included. And this is kind of a look into what those would be. So again, another great way to find something that looks, very similar to your branding, your look and your feel, and then you would just bring this into Canva and personalize it even more. Okay, there we have it. Those are all of my top tech tool recommendations for running a very streamlined and organized nutrition business. I hope that this was really helpful for you, and now you have some direction on what tools to use moving forward. Again, if you want to use any of these tools, remember that there's lots of discounts I've included for them, so you can find all of the discount codes in the description below and definitely take advantage of those discounts. And I just want to thank you again for watching this video, and if you like what you've watched and you want more information on starting and growing your nutrition business, make sure to hit the subscribe button. Okay, see you again next time.